Hmm. Hello. I am very nervous. And let me tell you why. When I left yesterday, on the yesterday's session, the turbines were already very low durability. So there's a chance that they're completely broken. I should have logged in earlier to double check, but I didn't because I'm lazy. And I'm gonna suffer for it. Save them. I'm still seeing sparks. That's really good. Go, 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 go. Go check on the durability real quick. I'm gonna, okay. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm pretty sure like they're super low. I did request them to be everything crafted, which is great. Ruridit, I did request like what was it, 10,000? We got 10,000 because this is gonna help us out a lot, and also the HSS rotors. Go. Let me see how close are we. Yeah, pretty close. Okay. I think if I made any other like thick craft, it would have broke or something. I don't know how much power do we have. We have a whole hour. All right, so let's just go ahead and replace them now. I'm probably gonna need another wrench, so I'm gonna go prepare another wrench. Take that one just to have wrenches out of the system. All right. I don't know if there's like an easy way to get rid of these things. I don't know, but this thing is about to break. I'm gonna not break it because it is a renamed item. Actually, that's right. So I have to permanently keep renamed items. That's the whole deal with them. All right, look how low these rotors are. Poor rotors. That's why I crafted them yesterday, and we were lucky enough that they didn't break overnight because that would have been pretty bad. Good though. All right, plan for today. Um, I left a pattern in my hand for a reason, and that is to fix the Europium craft. Okay. And that is to fix the Europium craft because, actually, I'm in chest here. Check it out. I have all these broken rotors. We've used so many rotors or turbines, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, we have a fusion already. Drink. We have a fusion already. It's just chilling right here. Very this room is getting really packed. But that just marks the center of the building. But we have a fusion, and from what I learned yesterday is that this thing needs a buffer to be able to start a recipe. Keep going until the recipe changes. So I should not be crafting like really small amounts because the base Europium craft thing, it only makes 16 at a time, and you don't want to keep like just doing one at a time because that'll consume a whole ton of power unnecessarily. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of math in that since I'm giving this 1.6 seconds and 150,000, I want to be able to craft enough so that it takes care of that much power. Mm-hmm. And it says your usage is 24,000. So. How am I gonna do this? Let's see here. Can I use paint? Let's use paint. Paint 3D won't be available. I don't care. I'm gonna use paint here. Hang on. I'm gonna change the screen. It's been a while since I used paint, but game capture paint. All right. So you should be looking at paint now. And if I get a pen color like that. So how is this gonna work? Beats me. So if I look at the game here, and so this thing wants 150,000. I have to keep track of that. No, shrink. So 150,000. Hmm. Not that I get a message. Checking the messages real fast. Okay, so 150,000 EU to start. And this thing consumes 24,576, right? So it consumes, and I'll put this in right. So 24, zoom out just a little bit to get a better resolution, right? So this thing consumes 24. Clearly, I don't know how paint works. So 24, 576, and the total amount it generates is 2048 times 16, because there's 16 energy hatches. That is what? 2048 times 16 is 3278, which is, or 32.7. This is just one LuV amp. 32 760 768. You guys thought you were safe from math time with burning. You're wrong. In other words, the net positive that we're gaining, call it orange, is 32,768 minus 24,576. So we're gaining 8,192, which is 1 IV amp. That's net positive. 8,192 EU a tick. But burning, what does that mean? I don't know. But the buffer here is 150,000 EU to start the craft. So I want to be able to give it enough time to do that. So if I do 150,000 divided by number, and that's per tick, remember. I gotta memorize by tick. So if I do 150,000 divided by 8,192, that is, I'm gonna round up just to be safe. That is going to be 18,311. 18,311 EU, or that many ticks. That many ticks is how long the processing is. So how many in seconds is you divide that by 20? Because it's 20 ticks per second. So in other words, how many seconds is this going to be? 18,311 divided by 20. 915 seconds. So I'm going to round up again. So 916 seconds. Right? So 916 seconds divided by 60, 15 minutes. So every time I jumpstart this thing, it has to run for that many seconds. Okay. Okay, so but how many there it is. Let's keep going here. So the recipe here is every 1.6 seconds is gonna craft 16. So I just need to make sure how many it can craft that long. So I have to divide that number, 916. Or if I do 16 divided by 0.6 is 10. So this thing is able to generate 10 europium per second. So if I divide or multiply that, 916 times 10, it'll be 9160. So maybe my math is horribly wrong, but I think I just have to make this generate. So all of that is going to be 9,160 europium. Now, what does any of this mean? I have no idea. This is just what's going on in my head. It's probably really wrong, but we'll see. That's just telling me that if I want to run the recipe, I have to run it long enough so that the excess power that we generate, it doesn't consume all the power, but the excess power that we generate is able to bring that buffer back up to normal, so that if I choose another recipe, it won't really consume that much power. Like, it won't fail. Because if we don't have enough power in that buffer, it's going to fail and just delete all the power and resource. So, 9160. So 64, right? Actually, what is 64 times 144? No, never mind. 9160. 9160. Actually, I'm just going to and I want to make enough so that's like a flat ingot. So I guess 2 stacks. 128. Do that. Mm-hmm. Is 128 times 140, or is 144 divisible by 16? 144, is that divisible by 16? It is. It's just 9. So to make 128 ingots worth. So 128 times 144, 18,000. If I divide that by 2, 9216. Okay. So let's focus on 1 stack at a time then. So I want this to be 9216. Let me just get the base recipe here. 9216. 9216. This is 9216. Then you have what? I can set it up like this. I can do it. I promise. Actually, it's a lot faster if I do it like this. So you keep that, or fluid solidifier ingot, like that. That. And then you craft it like that. Bring it up to a stack, 64 at a time. There we go. So if I want to craft you have to be 9216, 9216, and 27648. 27648. 27. Yeah, so you should all be 64 and then 3 stacks, right? Because it's triple as much. Yes. So 64, and there you go. So I put that in the fusion reactor. And I'm hoping the math works out like that. So let's craft some europium now. See if it actually works. If I want 1, it'll try crafting it all at once. And that's what I want. I don't want it to start crafting until it's ready. As in it starts getting rid of all the neodymium. And once it's ready, it'll go into that energy hatch. Or the input hatch. But that recipe is going to run for a long time. So now it's on. And the idea here is that it ate that much power, right? And for it to finish all of that crafting, all of it, I expect it to be back up to wherever, like basically at max now. That's the whole idea. Yes, we're losing 150 million per craft, EU per craft, but not too much of an issue as long as this method works. Okay. All right. How much neodymium do I have? Because I don't think I'm farming that anywhere. Oh, I got plenty. Okay. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So that gives us europium. What's next? May want to get into power. Do I really care about that? Is you need a large plasma turbine. The helium plasma, you will want a LuV buffered dynamo. Is that even worth it? Scenarium boron. Plasma generator. Max makes a lot of power. I'm pretty set on the nitrobenzene as a power source, so I won't really do much about it. Okay. Okay, cool. So we're generating plenty of europium now. And I hope that this way it's going to be just fine. Fully expect the power to be back up to the to whatever we spent to start the recipe, so it should be back up to max. Okay. Okay, so future phase or the future plans. I think my next major step is I want to upgrade the primary or the Tesla tower to ZPM. Full on ZPM. It's time. We can do that kind of, but it's gonna be a lot of cost. How much trinium do we have? So we're still building trinium by accident. But these superconductor primary Tesla windings. Let's just craft these or try to craft them. That'll be a blank ass machine. So I want to craft 20 of those. I just need to craft superconductor ZPM wire, and I think this is where our first bottleneck was because you need to be ZPM. And I can't quite do that because of how this this thing works. Precise assembler. Precise assembler demands that the energy hatch limits the voltage tier the machine can work on, so you can't go up one. Meaning I need to work on the ZPM energy hatch next. So we're probably going to be skipping tiers, or maybe I don't quite know. I don't think we'll be able to. No, I don't think we'll be able to. But right. Let's see how far we can get. Make a ZPM energy hatch. You're kind of expensive. So I do need to upgrade the assembly line to ZPM, which it already is. It is. So that's okay. So if I want to craft one of you, this doesn't stack, right? No, it does not. And then this one needs a ZPM assembler. So I still need a ZPM assembly machine just to start. There, I need that. That's the first step to get that. So and then I need to craft all of the the components here. So meaning I need to make requests you and you. So let's make the conveyor modules, and you need to research as well. Need to research on a lot of things. Get a can upgrade the scanner. I think I'm gonna do that. Make an LuV scanner. Is there like a scanner multi-block? No, but I'm gonna craft one. Looks like I can already craft it. It's a lot of things to work on before we're there. Thanks. Get a transformer. You. Not a high amp. I just need a normal one. Still going, right? Yeah, it looks like the math worked out. And it's also just a little extra. You can see we only needed like what, 90, 100? And then we're crafting 92 something. So I'm okay with that. Probably a way faster way to do the math, but yeah, I'm not worried about it. So their scanner is going to be right here. Give this a soft mallet. Put down. Output LuV. Like that. There we go. And then we're going to color that magenta just to keep the color theme going. That'll just speed up our... So I need a some data sticks. And something like a chest. I'll just use the copper chest for now. And something as simple as a hopper. Actually, you won't even have the space, so I'm going to move you all one block away. And then soft mallet that one. There you go. And then just give you a hopper and a chest like that. That's your scanner. I'll just give you a bunch of data sticks. Then face that way. Item auto output. There we go. Okay, so if I want to scan that, I guess I just need the previous parts, right? Yeah. Robot arm to craft one of you. Conveyor. Might as well prepare all of the so motor, piston, pump. So here, have a piston. How long do you take? Not that long. These crafts should go way faster because we already have all that rerouted ready. It's gonna go faster. Okay, so conveyor, motor, pump is crafting right now, right? Then I just need the robot arms. Pump. And then for the ZPM energy hatch, I'm pretty sure it needs to be to make the LuV energy hatch. So let's craft an energy hatch also. This really all it is Nekodot alloy and europium. I need a lot of trinium. Thick craft. And then that's still crafting, right? I really like the noise it makes. Okay, so it looks like we cleared some threshold, but we're not all the way up there. Fluid storage. I got plenty of space, I'm not concerned. Robot arms being crafted, and then that's almost done. You're just slow, right? I remember you being. Okay, robot arm is done. Mr. Sir, I don't know anything about that frontier. Hey, Mocha. I'm doing research. One's almost done. And then I need the energy hatch, which is being worked on. What's up, Mocha? I have another precise assembler, but I have to craft all the other stuff to it. I don't want to. No, thank you. How much space do I have in here, and does it let me make more than one? I'm not gonna have enough space in here. I don't know if it lets me have more than one. This one. Optional next to controller. So it looks like I'm gonna need more than one. Maybe I can just remove some recipes. I really don't want to make another ass line right now. Data access. What's the difference? Expensive as heck. Bet you I can put one right here. Can I craft one? No, not that one. I need the advanced. And then let me look it up here. Data access. So if you want to do more than one recipe in your Aslan, you want a data access. So there are 3+1 versions. Data bank multi can be connected to multiple ASS lines. It can contain more than one. Okay. You only need to make one. Data bank multi. So there is a multi-block for this. High speed fiber. Oh, okay. No, never mind. Network switch with QS. What the heck are you? Oh, this looks atrocious, actually. Not happening anytime soon. Okay. Okay, energy hatch. I'll just have to balance things around. Go research that also. Okay, so we have a. Probably should have let you study the motor first. 'Cause it's the base recipe. Okay. One thing at a time though. Motor. Make a motor. Need all of that nonsense. It'll be ass line. Huh. So let's make one motor. And what am I going to need? A lot of stuff. Vanadium, gallium cable. That would be polyphenylene, silicone rubber, circuit 24. That would be ass machine 24. Like that. By, and then europium wire in the wire mill. Long nickel dialloy rod. That'll be a forge hammer. That nickel dialloy round would be right there. Yeah. Craft 8. You're okay. Round there. Nickel alloy ring would be an extruder. Thank you. Motor. Craft that and that. The rod would be in a extruder. Rod. Right there. And aquadialloy would be. I don't think I can use a dust, right? Nope. Can get that in a fluid extractor. Okay, so I can craft it now, but I don't have the research for it. I won't craft it yet. I do. No, I don't. Being studied right now. And then that silicone rubber right there. That'll be there. So if I request a conveyor, I need to make naquidot alloy plates. That'll be in a bending machine. Excuse me. Plate. And then can I make conveyors now? Yes. Okay. And then robot arms. So that's done, and then robot arms are hilariously expensive. Going to be using not those quantums. Oh no, you broke everything here. I don't think it works like that. No, I'm going to use exact. The CPM U is 2 of you. And then 4 LuV circuits. And then 8 AV circuits. That'll be a robot arm. So if I request a robot arm now, to make a piston also. So piston first. That. like the color blue. Looks pretty cool for ZPM. So I craft that. Then you just need the gears. It's just Naquadot alloy. It's gonna need a lot of trinium. Maybe I have to upgrade trinium. You're out of space for large gear, so let's get a pattern capacity for that. Large gears right there. And then for small gear. Okay. Can I craft the robot arm? I can. All right. So take all of those and put them in the data, whatever. I'm going to take out data stick. I'm going to leave a chest right there. I'm just going to leave it right here, actually. That's stuff that I'm not really using. Regular stocking buses, I don't use those too often, I don't think. I'm going to need to leave the energy hatches there. Everything else can probably stay. Maybe take out the fuel generators. That's just to leave space for now, but I'll leave them over here. Let me see what's in here that I can craft. The motors are ready. Let's craft the conveyor. Actually, are the conveyors ready? Conveyors are ready. So, assembly machine needs 2 conveyors. Let's see if I can actually craft it. Go craft it. Don't regret it. Just go. Oh, but we need more European. Let me check this thing here. So it looks like it worked out how I wanted it to, but it's gonna under European. It's gonna be a little bit tricky. So I gotta set up somewhere how much to make that European. You're still hooking up something. Let's put the robot arm first because I don't really need the pump yet. You're gonna be making me energy hatch, right? Alright, what else I need? I have like a million of these ZPM circuits. Also ZPM holes. I don't think I have those yet. What are you called? ZPM machine hole? Nope, you don't have them ready. Blank ass machine. I'm always gonna laugh at how we call them shorthand. It's always funny. Ass machine. Okay, let's make a ZPM hole. You don't know how to make an aqueduct cable. Silicone rubber and polyphenylene like that. Circuit 24. This one ass machine. I can't even say it correctly anymore. Ass machine. Okay. An aqueduct wire. That'll be a wire mill with ingots. Yes, it's pronounced Naquadal. You can't disprove me. Thank you. Okay, so it looks like I crafted another batch of europium. And then then we're back down to the buffer, but that's the whole idea here. Okay. And the compact fusion. can't do it. The recipe requires a voltage tier over LuV. You can't do it either. Oops. But the amount of europium we're generating, I may have to like set up a way to produce this stuff. Maybe set up like this. And I think I will actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to. Oh, you know what? You have a ton of you I can just deal with. So get a chemical reactor with europium dust. Maybe have one at all times, right? I don't even know what that's used for. Why do you scanner 2? It's not happening. I'm gonna crush this. And then I'm going to get you to craft europium oxide. That gets okay. So what I'm gonna do is set up a recipe for europium dust. That'll just be in the macerator. Put that in the macerator. 1, and then get this to craft level maintainer. I may need another level maintainer. Yeah, I'm gonna need another one. Get another level maintainer. Okay, the quest for CPM. Oh, you can literally do it already? Am I in ZPM already? This just needed europium, right? Oh, I guess we're in ZPM. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah, we are. You can figure how to, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, I keep hearing how the, like, it's a power play. Okay. I'm not gonna read that. Not happening. Okay. Okay. I should probably craft one of all of that. Sweet. So I guess we're in ZPM. So every time we complete the first quest in a line, that I would consider us in that tier. The heck is that? NNQQ low. I don't even know. Okay. Clearly that's a little bit lacking. All that's done. I can craft the level me. Plug you in like that. And then let's ask for 1 europium. So I always want at least 1 europium in there. Yeah, it's not gonna craft anymore. But next thing is to look at the chemical reactor here. This one is, which one is it? This one is sharing a whole bunch of random stuff, right? Yeah. And then this one would be that chemical reactor right here. So you and you. and process that europium. Oh. I didn't realize you needed LUV power. That's okay. I can always just add in LUV power, right? Fine. Energy hatch. Get 2 of you. And then get 2 coils. Can be done relatively easily. Pause. Just have to plug in you there. There you go. Now you are LUV power. You don't give me fluids, right? Because I gotta watch out for that. I don't want this to. There we go. It's gonna take a while to process that europium stuff. Yeah, this stuff here. So that's gonna turn into europium oxide, and then that gets sent into the electrolyzer. You need a ZPM. Okay. This electrolyzer is going to be ZPM now. Right there. So if I check you, needs more power to start. Okay, so that means I need 2 LUV energy hatches in order to get going. Got all of those ready to go. Thank you. Okay, the conveyor's done. Might as well start completing quests. Conveyor's done. Need a single motor. We're getting really into the crafting. Yeah, the amount of power this thing, or the amount of europium that we need is kind of funny. Mm-hmm. Why is it crafting europium? I don't know. Mm-hmm. Crafting europium for something. I think it's because I had a. Yeah. But that's working well. Neodymium might become an issue at some point, though, because this thing consumes a lot of neodymium. So that is a future problem for future burning. How's our energy hatches going? It's going. It's a little slow. Might just be faster to set this up in the mixer for coolant. Because that's really slow. And then you did get downgraded because you got downgraded because you're consuming too much power. Uh-huh. all the scanning is pretty much done that we want. So I want a motor. And a piston, pump, and an arm. Let's see if I can craft one of each. I should have everything ready to go. Piston, pump, and an arm. I do. And the motor. So I'm going to go and craft one. So piston, pump. Oh, you don't know how to craft the pump yet. That one. Silicone rubber ring. Ass line. And a robot arm. And a pump. That, and that. Okay, so Nakoda alloy screw is that in a lathe. And then make that in a bolt extruder. Thanks. And then Nakoda alloy rotor. Soon to be you need a pattern for that. Right there. All right. Bye. And then the pump costs what? Enderium fluid pipes. So I guess people were really meaning it that ZPM and LuV tiers are kind of quick. It took us months to get past IV, and then like now PM. Extruder, normal pipe. Which reminds me, how much ardite do I have in storage now? Okay, that's plenty of ardite. So it looks like the miner did some pretty good work. How's our item storage? Might be true. It's okay. Okay, so pump. I'm not crafting one right now, right? No. Everything is being taken up. Oh, poor EBF. The EBF is still on like. Okay, so everything is crafting now. Really, the bottleneck is the EBF for sure. Oh, the energy hatches are done, which tells me I can buy out the machine and get to you. Actually, just one is okay. So let's get some superconductor wire. Okay. And let's go fix up that electrolyzer, and that should help our processing. This one I'm going to give you a I need a coil. Thank you. Not you. Gonna be replaced with 2 LuV energy hatches and then a high amp transformer. Need you to do that. And then output 4 amps of LuV. That. and then give you magenta. And then give you a input IV, output LUV. There we go. Then you are giving us Europium back. And then I can use that Europium to jumpstart. And I feel like I don't really have a good way of dealing with that, though. Unless there's like a way to, I don't quite know. Crush Europium. How do I get Europium? Base mining, of course. And then I can use that to craft a whole bunch of kits. This thing is really going through so many. Oh, the poor EPF. Oh, you're slow because of the aqueduct alloy. How much are you crafting? Bet you're crafting a ton too. Oh, it's gonna take a while. Okay. So I'm thinking I can easily do to increase the or to help it out is just add the other energy hatch. But how much power are we? It's kind of struggling. It spikes up in power every time I run something. It's gonna struggle because once I run things like the ass line, especially, you know, it's gonna consume too much power, and then start shutting things off. So kind of curious though if I should just do that. 21 seconds for everyone is gonna take a while, especially when I'm crafting like a whole ton of them. Alan's almost done. Yeah, needs a ton, a ton, and a ton. Okay, that was a quest. Sure, I have decided. Let's just throw it on there. And then a coil. Getting some quests by accident. So I'm gonna shut that off for now and upgrade it. It's gonna double the speed. So you need a 16 amp energy hatch, 16 amp diode. Point you there. Give you a coil. There, now you're twice as strong. But the poor vacuum furnace might struggle. Yep. Or maybe it's just frozen because it's been shut down for quite a while. Heck, maybe I downgrade it. Yeah, I just voided out a bunch. Maybe I'll downgrade this. Because it might just be consuming too much power. So energy hatch. I'll downgrade it. Let's just give you a 4 amp. Just give you one of those. Just for now, because the EBF is the bottleneck. Just give you a single one of you. No. Let's give you 2. Energy hatch. Hmm. 2 IV energy hatches. Yeah, because I think you're just consuming way too much power. like very little power. Still like 4 amps of IVs. And let me check this. So some of the recipes are going to stop because it was just consuming too much power. I mean, them 3 together was like consuming something like 48 amps, and we can only supply 64, so it was already eating too much, plus whatever is going on over there. So we'll keep it like this. Hopefully this is able to keep up. This should be way faster still. I'm okay with that, yeah. Okay. A good time for me to take a break. I'll be back, and then we'll see if the blast furnace or the EBF struggles. I'll be right back. Thank you. Hello. What's up with my armrest? I don't like how that is. Yeah, no, not have to do. Okay. Where are we at? So vacuum freezer has not stopped. Doesn't really do much. But that's what I want to do, is upgrade the Tesla tower. So I'm gonna rush towards that. It'll be a little slow going, but once the Tesla tower is upgraded, then power won't be as much of an issue. And it would be the fully upgraded Tesla tower also. Because this is the highest tier of coil that would work. Dyson, oh yeah, it keeps going. Dyson Swarm Control, I don't even know what that's for. Dyson Swarm Ground Unit. Basically a solar panel. Oh, okay. The machine will explode. A dynamo buffer is full. So the thing is quite a ways away. Nope. This thing's really cooking through a lot of ingots. Premium. Yeah, there's lots of things to upgrade. So I did want to look into making is there such a thing as Europium B? No, right? Don't think so, because you have Jupiter Combs, Europa Stone, and Europa Ice. I don't think any of this gives you Europium. Ganymede. Nope. Nothing. crushed ice and supercone it. Nah. But there's no European B as far as I'm aware. Mm-hmm. Oh well. The Europeum we already have 120. 120 whatever. So this one wants me to make a whole ton of it. So I'll just cancel you. And then you already recognize that much, but I think that still has to keep going, right? Yes. So we're gonna have a lot of Europeum because I had a lot of this backed up. So if I look at this each 5 makes 6. So 3. So 5 to 3. So I divide that by 5. So 685 divided by 5 times 3 is we're gonna have about 411 Europeum after this, which is good. That'll help us out plenty. I don't have a way of turning that. I think I'm just gonna have to manually do this for now until I can figure it out. And I'll set that up right now. Because really your bottleneck is the amount of Europium that you need. You already have enough. And then all of the Nacodialloy stuff. It's actually not that far away. It does make 4 every what? 42 seconds. You? Okay, so you're catching up. If this is stopped, then that is good news. Because that just means we have a the blast furnace is the bottleneck, so I'm okay with that. CPM circuits, we did craft 100 of them a couple of days ago, and we still have plenty. I don't know why I have so many CPM casings, though. Don't know why this is here. Yeah, no, I don't know. Why do I have so many? I don't remember. Anyways, but conveyors are done, right? Yeah. And the casing X bedrock. And what is that? Mysterious crystal. Do want the assembler though. You know what to do. I know. We're pretty far. I like this. This is all new territory to me. I'm hungry. Why are these quests? What is this? If only I could harness it while I need your help with the project. I want to create an immense power source, but I have a few problems. The quest to get items will trigger the next part. And what does that even mean? Is this like a hint? To get the power up. I'm not reading that. What are you? A vision of the future. FPS drop not included. You need 10 containment frames and an calculator. Oh, we're already here already. Badger alcohol. Go to the GT Plus. But I heard that was going to get discontinued at some point. DPM superconductors. I do need the assembler. I don't know why you're making me craft this without assembler first. Europium doped wafers. We're already at Europium, right? Yeah. What are you? Give me quest. Only dangerous cliffs to fly off. Tech. Learning curve where we're going, there are no curves. Tech can be the source of adventures thanks to whatever. By numbers, paintbrush. If you want to color all those fancy cables and such. Spray can. Okay. I'm not reading that. Sure. The beginning of the end game. This is where that something is, right? Pinnacle of absolute high tier machinery for all your end tier needs. How learning tech gets incredibly confusing, so listen carefully. First, you need to gather various casings or whatever. Use an optical cable to connect machines together. Just make sure they're painted as well as what you. Okay. We're gonna need an inappropriate amount of heck are you? Fine chromatic glass. Radox. Oh no. There yet. PTFE, glass fiber, and silver. Do not cross or split. Don't tell them what to do. Enriched aqueduct time. You can choose to smelt it with zinc. And you better electrolyze that. It's fine, but you can fully recycle the zinc. So better if you want the ingot. This stuff is, I'm not reading that. Cycle indium once again. Refining. Quadrium. There's so many Naquadol variants. I swear. ZPM is a small tier. Okay. How far are you away? So if I check here, you got plenty, but you're almost done with the Naquadol alloy, and that's what's taking forever. That's what's taking forever, but it's almost done. Just a couple more seconds. And you got a little bit more over there too. All right. And I'm thinking of pausing the recipe part way because the amount of europium that it wants to craft, I can just set that up in circuit 1, right? I should always leave one in the system because otherwise it's going to try and craft it. So circuit 1, wherever that is. 3, 11, circuit 1. Oh, there's a lot there. All right, I'm going to pause the recipes or cancel them. And then take out the neodymium and let everything else, or not that, the Naquadol alloy. Let everything else craft. Everything else should be a pretty quick craft. Let everything else finish, and then I'll start the craft again. Because now that we have a lot of europium. Pretty fast. 56 for 38 seconds is pretty quick. I need to upgrade this. How much Naquadol? Can I even make those coils? That's the next step, is to upgrade the Naquadol alloy. 864 of you. No, we're not there yet. And I think it's just because of the trinium, right? We have enough Naquadol. We just don't have the trinium for it. Yeah. So I need to upgrade how fast we make trinium. It's gonna be fun, right? Get that 180, all of it in one go. This EBF is doing wonders. 250. You're doing the entire parallel in 48.6 seconds. That's pretty good. As far as I'm aware, the EBF can only keep up to 256 items at a time. So just the fact that we're seeing that many, pretty cool to see. All right, we do have some europium. Good amount, actually. And that's just to make extra extra europium, which we don't actually need anymore because I had a bunch of it from dust, and you're still making more. Okay, so it looks like everything is pretty much done cooking. Yes. So let's go retry the recipe again. So I need well, this one wants me to make 2 robot arms. So I want to make 2. Actually, hold the motor. I don't know if I've held the motor yet. No. One thing at a time. Is hold the motor. You're pretty much done already, which is good. See if you're actually crafting. Electric motor, CPM. Consuming so much power. Cube. That's complete. And then I need a piston. Electric piston. Uh-huh. Oh, that was it. I'm just gonna complete the quests and then we'll there. Piston is being crafted, right? I like this. Piston, not those vanilla pistons. Cringe. I need a pump just to complete the quest. Still need some nickel alloy. Shouldn't take you too long though. Well, it's gonna take a little bit. It's so slow. And I also need might as well get it started, but not 1 but 2 robot arms because the ass machine needs 2 robot arms. So 2 of them. Oh, that's a thick craft. That's such a thick craft. I think it was just stuck on making the ingots. That's why I wasn't doing anything. But now that we have Europe stuff. Should probably add more co-processors. Actually, maybe I'll do that. The co-processors here. Have the quad core. 16 cores are UV circuits, which we're almost ready to make. Just need to work on the crystal stuff, but we're not quite there yet because these crystal processing needs engraved crystal chips, which is something is a chance, right? Rock crystal, yeah, that's what it is. I don't even know how to make this. How do I get this? One to 9 makes raw crystal chips. Can't you just recycle them over and over again then? Yeah, 1 2 makes 1, and then 1 makes 9. Yeah, you just want to recycle all of them. They just keep feeding it europium to get more raw crystal chips. We're not quite there yet, though. Oh, definitely not there yet. Well, this thing needs a lot of circuits. It's a lot of circuits. Okay, but the pump is almost done. You just need some nickel alloy. Uh-oh. Shut down a power loss, but why? Turn it back on. I think it was crafting something that just consumed too much power. Jeez, it really works through it. Fusion reactor is ready. And the fusion. Is it a fusion reactor or just a fusion something? I don't know. You stuck also, right? Yeah. So we're gonna see plenty of power issues until I upgrade the Tesla tower. I know I can upgrade to LuV, but because we're basically there at ZPM, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna bum rush it to ZPM directly. What I also want to craft are those capacitors. These guys. So that would be a blank ass machine. And then just keep adding. So Tesla tower, maybe I should upgrade it with the amount of capacitors that I feel like adding. Tesla tower here is the outer Tesla. So I can make everything a Tesla base. And the energy hatch. I want to be able to use a thick one. And we'll get there at some point. I just need to craft through the ingots. Yeah, we're losing ingots every now and then, which is really bad, but that's a necessary struggle. But once we get to ZPM Tesla Tower, it should last us for a while. And I can always upgrade it even more. You know, with more capacitors, more energy hatches, and also this thing to just add more power over. Check if the circuit crafting is ready, but maybe it's yeah. Circuits. Okay. Yeah, there are way too many machines that are running ZPM power. That's what, especially this. This is probably what's causing our power issues. This is working too well. How much europium do I have on the side? I got 83 more. We're gonna have a lot of europium out of this. And I'll just throw that in the EBF and jumpstart whenever it's finished. Pump is finished though. That's good. Thanks. It's a lot of liters per second. And then I just need to get the robot arm. 2 of them. It's gonna get stuck somewhere. And I think it already got stuck. Yes. It's trying to craft something. I don't know what though. It's getting stuck with something. And I think what I'm gonna do is like put blocking mode on this thing. Because it seems to struggle whenever it has too much stuff at once. Because I know we had a whole talk about that, I think yesterday, where sometimes it just gets stuck with stuff, or like certain combinations, like 6 ingots, for example, that never works. Gets stuck. Okay, so it's gonna get stuck with something. But blocking mode should help me out. I'm gonna leave it at 8 for now. 8 ingots of anything. Right now, it's just gotta clear through everything first. We're actually almost there. And then we'll craft this thing. And then the something. I'm gonna get a dual interface going. Yeah. I don't know where I'm gonna plug it in though. It'll be just one machine. I'm gonna start doing some machines. At some point, all of this is going to go down. Over here. I'm just gonna put this all up. So crowbar. And I'm just gonna rename this to machine GPM for now, until I get the energy hatch. That's all I care about, is just getting the energy hatch. Okay, and then I need a transformer. I might need a thicker transformer, another transformer to get from LuV to ZPM. Which one is it? That one. Mass machine blank. Right there. And that's still crafting, right? Yeah. Get a transformer going. I need you. Just need an aqueduct. I'm not even surprised anymore. The amount of resources this thing needs is kind of crazy. Why do I have this? Get out of here. Excuse me. Oh, you know what? I might also need another spray can for ZPM. And ZPM is cyan. So let's get... Do I have lazurite? I do. I'm gonna just craft gonna craft it right there. Put that in a chemical reactor. And then make 2304. Thank you. And then take out that recipe because I don't really care about it. Get a spray can. Okay, so that's just a piece of redstone and a fluid cell. Empty cell. Okay, don't scare me. I know I had some, and that's in circuit 1. Good luck finding the circuit 1s. Found you. Spray can, thank you. Fluid canner. There, we still have a basic fluid canner. Pretty funny. That's all you need. You don't need any other fluid canning. Okay, so there's a spray can for ZPM tier. Oh, robot armature done. Quest. You can't get enough of this part 1 in ZPM. I know. And then assembly machine. I just need 2 of those cables. Then europium, I'm gonna go ahead and throw all of it except for 1. Throw that in the circuit 1 over here to prepare some europium ahead of time. Still crafting. ZPM ass machine. Get a transformer. Easy. Oh, we're really moving through the quests. They don't give any rewards anymore. Just make it. Okay, sure. So I'm gonna put you right there. Paint you cyan. Yeah. Now to power this thing, I need this to be a step-up transformer. And then face you output ZPM right there. And then input LuV. This one has to also be a step-up transformer. Output LuV. So it's going to take in 16 amps of IV power. And then facing down, step up from LuV to ZPM facing west. And that is to power the ZPM machine. I'm only going to have this one machine. That is it. And then get a screwdriver and a wrench. Face you right there. Enable input from output. I like that color. Okay, so if I wanted I need an energy hatch, right? Actually, no, I don't. I already have a ZPM assembly. I don't need the energy hatch yet. I can wait till we get better power because energy hatches are going to be annoying to craft. So, coil blocks. Need 20 of you. 20 of primary Tesla windings. Need 20 of you. Superconductor ZPM wire. This is going to be a lot. Like that. It's going to be very pricey. Can use helium gas, but honestly, it might just be better to use liquid helium because that is a lot less power. Yeah. So give this to the ZPM crafter, circuit 9. All right. So if I request these 20 of you, why do you not have enough Naquadah? Or do you also need trinium? Probably out of trinium. Very little trinium. I can probably crush this to get just a little bit extra trinium. All right, it's the primary Tesla windings. I need 20 of you. Just need some tiny Naquadah fluid pipe and superconductor base CPM wire. Tiny Naquadah fluid pipe would be right there. Put that in the tiny extruder. And then superconductor base CPM wire. And wire mill. You're out of space. Give you the pattern capacity card. Oops. That. Huh. So the primary Tesla windings, 20 of you. Need some superconductor base ingots. Probably going to take forever to craft. Absolutely you are. You don't even have enough power to deal with it. You. Oh. So we're not quite ready for it yet. Okay, so which brings me to the next possibility is just making it LuV power. And then dealing with the yeah. That might be the next best step. Is to slow it down. Because if we think about it, crafting these ingots are going to be a little rough. Because first of all, we don't really have enough trinium to make the next tier coils. Heat capacity is 9,000. So if I can use a portable scanner on this thing. Tier is UV. Heat capacity is 7801. We're nowhere near that much. And we don't have enough tritium. Okay. In other words, I guess we do have to go to LuV. Okay. Okay. That's okay with me because LuV will take us quite a bit away. And let us upgrade to the next tier. Because we need better power. So do that. So not gonna quite do that yet. We're gonna use primer Tesla windings. LuV first. This one shouldn't be using anything annoying. Ask machine blank. So if I ask for 20 of you, just need some molten indium, which is like nothing actually. Can you use a dust? You can. Dust. How much indium do I have? I got some. Tractor. Okay. 20 of you. Then let's also make the Tesla capacitor to LuV. And then that'll be in a blank ass machine also. And this one I need 64 of them, right? Yeah, I'm gonna use 64 for now. HSSG cable, which is nothing really. Go to circuit 24. Need 64 of you. Oh, that's not okay. That's actually way easier. And the other thing is that I want to do is upgrade everything to what it's supposed to be. Or remove the number of cables everywhere, because once I upgrade the Tesla tower, we've already done this before. It's going to blow up everything. So we have to like make sure all the everything is correctly set up. And that'll take a little bit of work. That'll take a good amount of work. Electric motor. What don't you have in here? Yeah, you don't need anything there. Okay. And then maybe upgrading this to be LuV energy hatch. 64 amp energy hatch. $64 amp per tick. No, I don't want to do that. 128 per amp. That sounds pretty funny, actually. Okay, energy hatch. Let's take out all the energy hatches that I'm not really crafting, like you and you. I'm gonna replace you with the LuV version. Because I do need to make the 64 amp energy hatches. For LuV at least. Not EV. Not Dynamo Hatch yet. Need the energy hatch, which is somewhere. That one. So blank assembly machine. craft one at a time. I need you to craft you. That will power the Tesla tower. Craft all of that. You know how to make molten tungsten? I guess not. Can't make dust. Get. Yeah, sure. Tractor. This I'll make by hand. The HSSG cable. I don't need that anymore, actually. You also need the ludicrous power transformer, which is blank assembler also. Okay. This I'll make by hand, and then I need to make that one also in a blank assembler. Oh. So 64 amp energy hatch is a lot of things. That 8x aqueduct cable, I'll make everything. Right. So you need a 4. You need a pattern expansion card. Thank you. That's done. And then aqueduct cable. I'll put there. Aqueduct spring. Circuit 1. Late. Vanadium gallium spring. I can put vanadium gallium. I do have the rods, right? And then LuV energy hatch would be a blank assembly machine. And then a high amp transformer would be a blank assembly machine. So 64 amps. I want to make 2 of them. I want to make 2 of them. One for the battery and then one for the Tesla tower. So I just need to make long Nakda rod. Can be made in a forge hammer. Everything else is going to be handcrafted. Rod. Do I have a way to make Naquadon? I don't think so. So if I ask for 2 of you, you don't know how to make Naquadon rods. I'm gonna teach you how to make Naquadon rods. Two of you. So you. Vanadium gallium would be that. So 4 times 12, 48. Let's do the math here. So 48, right? 4 times 16 is 64. And then 4 times 8 is 32. I need 144 total. Divide by 4. 36 of you. Oh, yeah, no crafting space anywhere. No, Nakwada. I need 16. 4 and 2 plus 8. How much Nakwada I need? Oh, you're stuck, right? Of course you are. I guess I should also set up the dynamo hatches. Mm. 1 second. We'll stare at this for a little bit and then I'll be back. I'll be back. Hello. I'm back. Okay. So this is still cooking up through a whole bunch of stuff. And yeah, still cooking through everything. Barium cuprates. Shut down due to power loss. Why? Yeah, okay. I think it's just way better to just craft the LuV setup first. It'll make things a lot easier for us. How much Rurid have I burned through? Only about a couple hundred. A lot of crafting though. Yeah, because I'm gonna crank up the power to that thing once I'm able to. And you already know the first thing I'm gonna do is slap a 16 amp LuV dynamo hatch to that thing. It's gonna be so nice. Probably do that. It seems crafting through so much thin silicone rubber. Are you right here? I need to increase you also. Hang on. Let me silicone rubber. Make you 64. Fire. Like that. Polyethylene sulfide also is probably something I should increase. I'm gonna cancel your recipes for now. But the polyphenylene sulfide. Yeah, you. I'm gonna make you into a thick recipe. Solidifier plate. There you go. And then polyphenylene. Let's make you a there we go. Okay, so all that is crafting now. All right, let's just wait for the EBF to finish. Did she run out of power again? You tell me you're running fine, but that you're not running fine. I don't know whether to believe you or not. Oh. Okay. So maybe I have to give it more power. Doesn't like that amount of ingots. Lost a lot of HSSG. Oh, okay. He has a lot to burn through. Fine. What I'm gonna do is just let me get a frost proof and reduce the amount of power that thing is consuming. It's not gonna. It doesn't like it. There we go. Mm-hmm. I'll keep it there for now. It's probably not enough. Might not even be able to cool everything, right? Things like the base LuV. Pretty sure these need a LuV. Yeah, they do. Okay, so let's get a better energy hatch. I mean, I can give it 16 amp energy hatch again, but then we're gonna have power issues. I think it's okay because it's the only thing that's running right now. So I'm just gonna give it pause for a little bit. The vac with these multi blocks, I don't think I want to give them more than one. Then it struggles. There we go. Oh. That's way better. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for those to finish, and then I'll come back to the craft. Because this thing has a lot of ingots in here that are just backed up. You got a lot of ingots. For vacuum freezer. Okay. How about you? Did you break anywhere? I don't think so. Finished everything. EBF is usually doing pretty good work. Sure, the struggles. And then what I'm gonna do is also it runs just fine, but when both run at the same time, it struggles. So I'm just going to get a heat-proof casing and just bring it back down to normal 16 amp power. Just really slow, but it also means that we don't really power issues. Still cooking up vanadium, gallium, and a lot of ingots are crafting. Are you in here? Vanadium, gallium. With a 12. Kind of curious if I voided any of it. No, there it is. This one is a stack. Okay. And 2 energy hatches. If I craft 2 of you, I'm going to need 2 regular energy hatches. So I'm going to craft 2 of you. And this is just a lot more crafting. It just doesn't stop. Alright, fine. It just keeps crafting. Man, it's so expensive. And like we have the power, it's just not the output, the throughput. We don't have the throughput. And largely because of the fact that we're using Tesla Tower. Hey, Anthropod, what's up? You blinked, you missed it, and we're now in ZPM tier. I didn't realize ZPM and LuV are kind of small tiers. It took us forever to get past IV and ZPM. And I'm only saying we're in ZPM because I consider us in a tier if we can craft the casing for it. And because I can craft the casing, then I unlocked this, but we're in ZPM tier now. Another blink in here. Yeah, but we're having power issues. We're not having issues with generation. We're having inner issues with throughput. And the Tesla Tower is bottlenecking everything because we can only support 64 amps of IV power, which is giving us trouble. So I'm upgrading to LuV. I wanted to wait and upgrade to ZPM, but we're not ready for that. We need a lot more. So I'm going to upgrade the Tesla Tower to ZPM first. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Crafting things. And UV is where the game starts, right? That's where we're actually in GTNH. It only took us 10 months to get there. Crafting a lot of ingots. But I do want to upgrade the these two, because these two are like the basis of everything. If you can't upgrade your blast furnace and your vacuum freezer, then we're not in a good spot. But I need to upgrade the Tesla Tower first and really go for it. This thing has backed up because it stopped somewhere down the road and now it's backed up on a bunch of hot ingots. Here, have an egg. Yeah, but we're making progress. I just wait for all those ingots to cool. I'm also making 2 energy hatches. I also need to make the dynamo hatches. I'm not going to use IV dynamo hatches anymore though. I'll take those out. I'll take that out. Yeah, but I do need to make the LuV dynamo hatch. You're kind of expensive. Do I have That's so funny. I took out the recipe, but I need to research it, right? I need to research it. Hang on. LuV dynamo hatch. Yeah. Using quantum. Usually crafting X tier energy hatch counts as we are in X tier. Nah. That's not how we work here. Over here, that's just to unlock the quest. But that does make sense, what you're saying. 180k. And then, yeah, okay, yes. Put that in the ass line. But I do need a IV dynamo hatch before I can do that. Put that in a blank ass machine. Really? Do you not have space? I guess not. I'm gonna take out the casings for now because I'm not really making those. I'll worry about that later. Good dynamo hatch. You need to make superconductor base springs, which is that. Superconductor base IV dust in a mixer. Give me one dynamo hatch. I need to study it. Thank you. I mean, we're pretty close to the energy hatch. What do I need for the ZPM energy hatch? I need to set up a recipe for it. We already have it studied. I just need to actually craft the thing. We're a little bit of ways. Yeah, okay, this is the superconductor wire. That's right. And the issue was that we don't have enough trinium because this stuff takes a lot of trinium. Actually, no. The issue was that these superconductor base ingots need ZPM power in the vacuum freezer and and trinium coils. And because we're like being dumb and using the best tier coils for this thing, I don't have enough trinium. So I need better power to produce better trinium. So that's what I was working on. So I need to upgrade the Tesla tower to LuV power first, and then we'll go from there. Hurry up. 72 ingots. You're a little slow. Vanadium gallium ingots. Okay. And then that's 128 ingots. 16 times 8 is what? How much power? 128. So we got plenty of power to go. I like watching this craft, but it went through the Nakodas or HSS something, so it's almost done with everything. Yeah. Nakoda is usually quick, right? Yeah, it's pretty. Uh-oh. I think I'm going to cut off on power right there. Oh, no, it didn't. How much is it using? 8192 times 16 is 131. I'm not going to complain. We got the ingots. Okay. Vanadium gallium. I need a bunch of 8x. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. That, and then the rest of you are going to be 16x. Okay, thank you. That, and that is done. I just need the Nakoda coils now. So 4, make a bunch of 4x. I'm making these by hand because I miss me with. Okay, so 2 LuV dynamo hatches, or energy hatches. 2 of you. You can craft it now. Go for it. And then I need dynamo hatch you, and I need to study you. Don't need that long. Okay. Need to make superconductor base LuV spring. Of course you do. Forge hammer. No. No. Nope. Get out of there. You are in the circuit 1. Huh? Dynamo. I need 2 of you. The superconductor base LuV rod is in a forge hammer. Huh. 2 dynamos. Superconductor base LuV rods is right there in the extruder. Thank you. 2 dynamo hatches. We are ready to craft them, but I don't have it studied yet. I think it's pretty much today's goal is to upgrade the base to LuV power. Mm-hmm. Yeah, crafting all of these energy hatches in the assembler. Mm-hmm. Sweet. Oh, and then you to put you right there. I'm running out of data stick space. Why am I over here? Make 2 dynamo hatches. Craft them. And 64 amps. 2 of them. Sweet. Heck yeah. Yo, I'm about to cram you into there. You can also craft the continue to work on the coils or the primary Tesla windings. I want 20 of you. Still a ways away. So let's craft it. And then the dynamo hatches are right there. And then I need to upgrade the dynamo hatch to next tier. 64 amp dynamo. I need 2 of you. Blank ass machine. And I'm going to be replacing the Ivy dynamo. I'm not really using those anymore. So I need 2 of you. Just need some LuV 16 amp dynamo hat. Which is another blank ass machine. I'm not going to be using ZPM holes for a while. Out. 2 of you. And then 2 4 amp dynamo hat. Take out the woven cotton. Mm-hmm. And then this one is it wants to craft the 2 dynamo hatches, but I'm working on those right now. Okay, so we should be good to go now. Oh god, look at that. We got 1 coil. Oh, that's good. It's actually not that bad. It just needs to work on the superconductor base. I don't even know for what. For the coils themselves. Okay. Did you get stuck again? No, you're okay. Oh yeah, ever. But we have to downgrade, because if we don't downgrade the power, then the vacuum furnace has trouble and it starts voiding stuff, and I don't like it when it voids stuff. I also need the 64 capacitors. We're gonna use 64 for now. Once I upgrade it to ZPM, I'm gonna add a lot more capacity, I think. Yeah, it shouldn't be too expensive. Is there like a thicker capacitor hatch I can use? How much of platline material do I have? Because it might happen where I just rip out the platinum line power and then just not power it until I can get everything else configured. Like everything else too. Like we have how much platinum do we have? 52,000 iridium, 10,000 ruthenium, 1,000 osmium. Running low on, so I might have to. Actually, why are we running low on osmium? Are you just not working or what? Something probably shut down. Platinum residue is what gives us osmium. Just low on platinum concentrate, probably. Yeah. Oh well. I'm just gonna crush it up. So osmium, we're running a little bit low on osmium. Oh, the dynamo hatches are done. Hold them for request. Puts out up to 1 amp. Imagine using these. Nope. 64 amp dynamo hatch. I need 2 of you. And then I just need to make that, and that. Vanadium, gallium. Do the math here. That is... I already did the math, but I forgot. So 4 times 12 is 48. Plus 64. Plus 32. It's 144. Divide that by 4. 36. 36 of you. Now you, I need 16 plus 8. 24. There we go. Oh, this is just crafting cables. We already have the capacitors ready. Why are you glowing? Nah, I don't know. There's a Nequadria queen. Quadria is plutonium and iridium. What do you even make me? Oh, you make both. Nequadria ore. But what do you give me? Low quality Nequadria phosphate dust. Barite and solution. Quadria sulfate. I don't understand. Excuse me. Did you stop or something? No, you're crafting. You're just slow as heck. Oh, you're slow as heck because the capacitors are 8 seconds each craft. Slow. Upgrading the Tesla tower does mean that we'll have like 4x the power. Before I forget, I'm gonna go to the B area and take out this world accelerator because I don't really use it and it's gonna explode everything if I don't get rid of it. I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna put it back in storage for now. And all the other stuff I gotta figure at some point. The amount of transformers I'm gonna need is kind of funny. I'm gonna need some transformers. I like that color. The cyan color is so nice, especially with the black. Really well. But that's where we have a ZPM assembler. It's just chilling though. Be nice to make the ZPM Tesla tower, but we're not quite ready for that yet. So things like this, I would like to have similar power. Energy hatch. I can probably replace you with a single LuV at some point. Maybe that's what I'll do. I start replacing everything with energy, like a single energy hatch. Nah. The plat line is going to be the one that's fun, though. This is the one I'm pretty much just going to rip out the entire... Have no power here at all. And then add power as needed. That's the idea. Because there's just a lot of coils going on right here. I need to add more machines to it. I like that neutron accelerator, but I need more. I need at least another one. Uh-oh. If I see you off, then that means I just assume that you ran out of power somewhere. You didn't. Is it just you then? Are you the bottleneck? I think you're the bottleneck. How many ingots do you have to craft? Oh, it's almost done crafting those. Magnesia. At what point do we get americium? Kind of curious. There's an americium queen, but that's lutetium. This is like going into the line, right? Yeah, not quite there yet. Americium. Be a while until we get this. Mega apiary. When can I get this one? Because this one would be great. We're not there yet. UV robot arms need that much power and a bunch of circuits and oh boy. And a lot of americium. We're already at neutronium then at UV. Oh. So we're pretty much there at endgame already. Not endgame, but like let's call it mid game. Alright. Capacitors are built. We'll stick with why do I have Oh, I made too many. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna stare at this for a little longer, and by this I mean the EBF. I'm gonna take another break. I'll be right back. Be right back. Thank you. Just something relaxing about staring at a machine craft stuff forever. So we're slowly building the upgraded Tesla tower. This is gonna increase our power by like a lot. Peak of 64 amp. Is it just times 4? Think so. Yeah, we're just gonna quadruple our throughput, which is a ton of power, right? I think it's a ton of power. Cables are done. Nakwata, you should all be 4. And then like that. Okay, that's done. And then vanadium should all be 4. Oops, you're already 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 8x. Go. So make 2 of the dynamo hatches, 64 amp dynamo hatch. Just needs to craft a little bit more stuff, which isn't even, that's not even that bad. Yep, no, it's not bad at all. Might get trapped by, oh, this is almost done too. And then it just needs to actually craft the coils, which will, it's gonna take a little bit. Not too long though. What are you? Dynamo. Nope. Dynamite. Dynamite. It's just IC2 dynamite. Pretty cheap actually. Lots of crafting, and you are also lots of crafting. So that poor ass line is going to be put to. I believe in you though. Yeah. Oh, you're almost done. Unformed fluoroflagopite. You're crafting now, right? No, you're crafting the yttrium, barium, whatever. That seems to be the sweet spot, and just keeping it at 16 amps of each. Because if I have more, it just complains. Oh, you're gonna be crafting superconductor. I remember yesterday you were crafting superconductor alloy for so long for the wire. Here it is again, crafting it all over again. So slow. Um, energy hatch. How far are we from the CPM energy hatch? I don't think I ever made a pattern for it. No, I did not. So you need to be the ZPM circuit, quantum processor mainframe. 2 of you. And then like that. Yeah, so give you to the gas line like that. I don't know if you can even craft it. Yeah, you can. For craft a CPM energy hatch, what's missing? A whole ton of stuff. We can't quite get there yet because we need the superconductor alloy, super ZPM superconductor, whatever. Which we need the ability to cook a lot more ingots there, especially trinium. So once I upgrade the power to LuV, I need to upgrade the blast furnace to trinium, the next coil tier. Maybe there's a way I could skip it. You can also use that, but not happening. It's over 9,000. Lux Electrum. There yet. So trinium and that. Trinium coils. I need to be able to craft this in the ZPM, whatever. So in other words, I think we're gonna skip Nakodai alloy and just go straight into trinium. We're gonna go straight into trinium. This one should be circuit 3. Bye. The amount of trinium I'm gonna need though is very funny. I don't even have nowhere near enough. I need 864. So a huge amount of effort has to be done to get to this point. Wire mill circuit 2. I don't have any space for it, so give me a pattern. Right there. So let's just see. Let's just see how much I'm gonna need for the trinium coil. I'm gonna take out the Nakodai alloy. I'm gonna take that out just to have space. Coil block. Also take out. I use all of this for other stuff, so I'm not gonna take that out. Okay. So these coils I need 864. It is a lot of resources that I need. So that's gonna be fun though. What is it called? We're still crafting the coils. I just need to craft the conductors. Those are done and crafting those. Okay. I don't have to wait next time. Dynamo hatch should be done. Now, I need a, how it's set up, I need a 60 superconductor wire that can support 64 amps. And, so transformer there, but and then 2 of them right here, okay. So the, LuV superconductor. LuV superconductor wire is the 4x wire. I need 3 of you. So 4 times 3 is 12. So 12 of you. Yeah, so just one. Port 64 amps. I have to move the charger up front also. Primary Tesla windings. We got 11, 12. They're crafting. I just need more of those. I'd say we're doing pretty good. Man, I thought we'd be able to skip to ZPM, the fully upgraded Tesla tower, but we're not able to. Unfortunately, but that's okay. We always have our jump starter right here, which is pretty funny. I am gonna move it 1 block. I might as well. I'm just gonna move it 1 block to the left if I can. It's an emergency jump starter. We have an emergency tank of nitrobenzene. And an input hatch like that. And then maintenance hatch muffler. I should make it look prettier. Completely unnecessary, right? You have a shadow metal turbine, then fix you up. Oh, you're not gonna work. I'm gonna keep that to the floor. Then stick with nitrobenzene. The emergencies, we don't have any terrawort. It's a good thing that I started farming them recently. I knew it. At some point, I'm gonna start digging through a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, you're almost done. Superconductor LuV wire, you can either an assembler or handcrafting, which I'd rather do handcrafting for these kinds of wires. Coil, linear coils here. Keep those. So I think what I'm gonna do when I upgrade is just basically, you know, make sure the power generation machines are correct. You know, make sure that these are running correctly. All of this entire room, and also processing area. Up here, I'm not really gonna worry about it. I don't think. Are you stuck? That's problems. All this stuff here, I'm probably not gonna worry about it because this is resource production, and we're okay with that. So I think I'm just gonna rip out everything and then upgrade slowly over time because we have a good backlog of resources. Watch me regret that. So I just want to replace everything We'll first shut down the entire base, rip out all the coils, or at least make sure that the power generation side is okay, and then start working from there. Plat line is going to be the last one to get taken care of because we have a lot of backlog of all of this stuff. But slowly but surely, it'll just change everything to LuV power. So we have these guys are done. So we have dynamo hatch, 2 energy hatches for the turbine, the battery, and the Tesla tower. Yeah, because you need 2 each, right? You need energy hatch, a dynamo hatch, and then an energy hatch and a dynamo hatch. That's how this is working. All the power from here goes into here and then goes to the Tesla tower. Sweet. And then this is just going to be enough cable to move that over. I like this. This might be something that I leave for tomorrow, though. Yeah, I'll definitely leave this for tomorrow because it seems like a big project to work on. But maybe I'll do some math first and then craft the things that I need. So the superconductors, I just need the 4x. Right? Just 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I probably made too much, but all right. So what do I need to power up everything? I do need some transformers for sure. I don't even know. Now just pile up a transformer on everything, right? So you would have 1 transformer right here. 1. I'm out of sugar beets. I think I'm out of sugar beets. Damn. Oh wow. Anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I won't think about it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 transformers. I think what I'll do is 11, 12. 12 transformers there. 12 transformers there. Or should I just go ahead and make a whole bunch of them? I mean, I can always, like, put them down, right? Let's make 50. Let's just craft 50 of you. And then we'll get ready overnight. And what else can I craft overnight so I don't have to? Probably, Naquadah alloy. That I'm going to be crafting a ton of this for ZPM things. I might as well have it ready. Yeah, Naquadah alloy. I have a whole ton of this. May not have enough though because of the lack of trinium. Forget about that. Yeah, you won't have enough because of the lack of trinium. How much trinium can I possibly make though? I mean, it's going to be crafting by itself over time to the level maintainer. So I just need a better supply of Naquadah mixture. Okay. In that case, I'm not sure what else to craft in the meantime. Maybe CPM motors. Can I craft 100? No, I'm running out of neodymium. That's right. Oh, europium is another thing. Take that. I'll just take enough and then craft another batch of europium by accident. Circuit 1 right there. Yeah, so I'm gonna craft. Are they done? I guess so. I guess so. All right. I think it's a good time for me to call it a night here, though. We got a plan for tomorrow, though, and that is to upgrade the Tesla tower to LuV power. But I do have to watch out, though, because, again, I've already shown proof of this, but doing it incorrectly will cause the entire base to explode. But I do have enough transformers, or I think it's more than enough transformers to prepare for that. Maybe I need to also work on some cables. So I think getting... we got plenty of superconductor wire. We should be fine. Because the worst case is just to add on a transformer on top of everything. Just work from there, right? Yeah, so we are able. We also have the dynamo hatches and the energy hatches, and we should be able to upgrade to an LuV Tesla tower. I wanted to go to ZPM, but we don't have enough resources, and also not nowhere near enough power throughput because we need the EBF to be. It also needs to be a trinium. And yes, I'm going to fully commit to a trinium, like to the Mega EBF upgrading it. It's funny. Extremely expensive, but it also encourages me to actually work on trinium, beating that up. Because right now it's doing super slow. It barely runs. Okay. Stop here for now, though. I don't think I'll be raiding anyone. Just call it a night here. Pretty good progress. We're now essentially in ZPM, so now I gotta change all of my Discord stuff to say that we're in ZPM tier. I consider us in a tier whenever we unlock the quest page, and we did today. We are now in ZPM tier. Sweet. Took us so long to get out of IV, and then like a couple of days we're already in ZPM. I heard that was the case though. Anyways, I'll see everyone tomorrow. Take care. Good night. Bye.